several $1,000s to maybe even $1 million to a larger companies, right? You get a service from Cox, Cox get a service from CenturyLink. So think about that structure. Anyway, now again with the Lumen technologies, I mean, when you graduate, like you can also check their jobs and stuff, because like yeah, they are close, and you may have some chance because they may want to hire some locals, I don't know. So this is a very big company, and yeah, the current name, but I mean, they changed the name several times, right? I mean, at this point, after merge with Level 3, then now Lumen Technologies. I don't know what is the current name, probably still Lumen, but if they change it, I wouldn't be surprised. But anyway, they are one of the largest ISP in the entire world. Moving on. Okay, so the biggest problem in the previous example, the previous topologies, the biggest problem that we were seeing was in the autonomous system level, especially if you have multiple connection in different locations. Autonomous system level map just abstract that mapping with a single link. You are connected or not. For example, assume that this is my topology. I have 3 AS, like AS1 and 2 connected in Phoenix, AS3A and AS2, they are connected in Atlanta and Miami. If I want to show this one as, let's see, if I want to show them as AS level, I will put a single link between AS1 and AS2. I will put a single link between AS2 and AS3. Single link. They are connected. That's it. But the problem is, AS level maps abstract the internet, abstract this topology a lot, actually, more than needed. Simple graph actually misses, like I will make this is, if I convert this to a graph, my nodes will be ASs, AS1, AS2, AS3, AS2. This is my AS level graph, right? Let me write 1, 2, 3, and they are connected, and that's it. In reality, how they are connected? In reality, they are connected like this. AS2 and 3 has more than one connection. AS1 and 2 has only one connection. This is actually not a graph. If you think about a simple graph, this representation is not a graph representation, right? This is called multigraph. Because in graphs, you can only have like vertices and edges, right? Like we have vertices and edges. You can have nodes and links. Only one node to another node, you can only have one link. That's a simple graph representation. I mean, when you learn data structure, that's the thing that you learn, right? Each node can have a single connection with another node. You cannot have more than one connection with one node to another node. This is a simple graph representation. But in multigraph, it can be one node can have multiple connection with another node. This is the correct representation of the internet. That's why AS level topology map is a large abstraction which doesn't get the entire internet. So means the representation, yes, like it's easy to generate, but it falls short to analyzing the routing, reliability, security, robustness, like anything that you can think of. AS level topology map is not the best that you can use. So that's why this is coming from my research. I published this paper several years ago, actually, during my PhD years. I developed a new topology level, which was a cross AS level topology map, which represent the internet with a multi-graph instead of a simple graph. It includes some geographical information as well, so it keeps the multiple connections, like in this case, Atlanta and Miami. For example, this was the example topology that we discussed. This is the AS level topology that we can represent this one like this. And as you can see, they are only connected 1 if in the AS level, but in reality, this is connected in Houston location, New Orleans location, connected in Houston location. This one is connected in several different locations and so on. So generating this map requires some additional information, but this is just the quick big picture. Like I am trying to show you the big picture. So if you are able to represent the internet such as like this, means you can do lots of things. First, you can analyze the internet. Now, with this, for example, with this cross-AS level topology map, what I did, one thing was security research. I did security research. What I mean, by knowing these locations, I mean, let's say, based on this simple network, this is extremely simple network. Based on this simple network, I want to attack AS1. I'm the bad guy. I want to attack AS1. Which location is the best point to attack? Let's say, let me give you router numbers, router 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's say computer 1, computer 2, computer 3, computer 4. Which point is the best to attack? Is it any computers here, C1, C2, C3, C4, or any routers, let's say router 1, 2, 3, 4. Which router is the best potential? Which router I should attack as an attacker? What do you guys think? Give me, we have like 8 possible attack points for AS1. Which attack is the best one? Okay, I have router 4. Do I have anything else? Give me your guess. Give me your best guess. Doesn't matter. If you can be correct or not, that's okay. Okay, a couple of more router 4. Yes. So router 4, yes, definitely. Why? Because if I can take router 4 down, it affects more and more in that network. If I attack directly to computer 1, let's say, I only take down computer 1. It can be an easy attack, yes, but I only take one computer. But if I attack router 4, and if I can take down router 4, means I like all those computers will be affected, right? All of them. So as you can see, just because I did this research, just because I know this topology map, now I know AS1 vulnerable location. So router 4 is the biggest weakness in AS1 network. AS1 also knows its own network, right? AS1 also do this research, also creates this network as well. So in terms of the bad guy perspective, I just find my attack point. In terms of the good guy perspective, let's say in AS1 location, what I will do, maybe I will put more links to, let's say I put a link between other location, something like that, improve my robustness, improve my resilience. I can do that. Just put more links, or I can basically put more money into this router, make these router resources better, because that's my weak point. Instead of putting more money in this router, let's say, this router is more important to me. So I will pay more money to that router to protect it. Good guys will try to protect weak points. Bad guys will attack that weak points. So seeing the big picture actually helps us significantly. Okay, is this clear?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome, perfect. Let me see. Let's see if these slides are over. So let me see. What do we have here? Throughput. Actually, yeah, we have one more lecture to cover this one. Okay, so yeah, like we don't need to continue the remaining part. So understanding the network core for today is good for me. We can stop here. But make sure that you understand the backbone structure of the internet, because like when we start learning chapter 3 and chapter 4, especially when we learn chapter 4 routing, this network core, like understanding this network core will play extremely important role, because like uh, understanding the big picture of the internet is basically necessary to understand routing, because after, when we move to chapter 4, we will try to understand how these 60,000 autonomous systems talk with each other. Inside of those autonomous systems, we have like hundreds of routers belonging that specific autonomous system, how they talk with each other, right? How they exchange the routing information, how they execute routing algorithms, and so on. So understanding that big picture will play an extremely important role. Any questions? Okay, let's stop here today. On Tuesday, we will continue face-to-face lectures. So have a nice weekend and see you on Tuesday. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.